Hi everyone, I'm Hannah and I've recently just finished uni, so I'm looking to get back into my hobbies, and especially during lockdown I think we all need something to do, so I've redid my room and hopefully you can get some tips from it, and yeah, let's get into the video. So here I'm starting to map out a frame for my painting that I did quite a few years ago, but I don't think it looks right. So I'm just going to frame it, and I thought it would be quite interesting to do it in a diamond shape and then paint around it. So here I'm just mapping it out, seeing which angles look best. Also, I really hated this room colour. It was meant to be cream, but actually turned out to be yellow in my room because I have quite a dark room and only have one window. So not too much light gets in. So I don't really like that colour, so I'm painting it a nice grey. A light grey though, so it doesn't look too dark. Here I'm just painting around the tape and the corners and making sure that the corners are at right angles. As you can see here, I'm finding it quite difficult to paint the sides of my walls without getting it onto the skirting boards. So hopefully when you do this, you will have some tape to hand and you can just breeze through this with a roller. And then my sister's just come in to see how I'm doing. She's quite cute. Also, this paint was a bit old and I didn't stir it, well I stirred it in, so I stirred in all the lumps as well, so it was quite hard to work with. So I would just recommend when you open old paint to take out that like layer in between like the water on top and the actual paint, because it was really hard to pick it all out. It's actually quite good because I was using all the old materials that we had before when we built the house, so I've basically done my whole room for no money. Yeah, I've just used all like other paints that my brother has used for his room, and this used to be our hall colour. I think it's Dove Grey by Laura Ashley. It's quite a nice colour. And I'd also recommend, I ran out of tape, but I'd recommend getting some tape because it's really hard to go around the edges of your room when you don't have it. Here I'm just trying to get the paint down the side of my wardrobe because it actually opens and you can see the wall behind, so I'm just trying to get the paint in there so it doesn't look unfinished. So here I just wanted to show you what it's looking like so far. I think the framing of my tiger looks quite good. I'm glad I did the diamond and that was very satisfying to do, so I thought I'd show you that. So I've done some of the wall on the right blue. It's called Coastal Grey by Dulux. I've also managed to get some tape this time, which is much easier because I'm going around all these shelves and it's just a bit of a mare. And this particular tape was quite good, so I thought I'd show you it. It's frog tape. Don't know if you can find it, but it's much better than like masking tape that I was using before. So I feel like this took me quite a while to do because I painted the wall really quickly, and then this bit just took me ages just to get the tape all around the little crevices, and it was a bit easier because I could just use the roller rather than hand paint round all the shelves, but it did take me quite a while. So here I'm just going around making sure everything is looking even and I've got enough coats on these shelves because you will really be able to see the contrast and the edges, and I don't want to paint any of the wood, so I'm being quite careful here. But I think after a while I do get a bit tired of doing this and I leave the last shelf to do later because it was quite tiring to do. So here I'm just getting started on the rest of the wall and going round the curtain railing and also the window, which I will have to take the blind down and tape all around it because then it'll just be easier to paint it. Sorry about the contrast here, I'm not really sure what happened, but I thought I'd include it just in case because it's nice to see how I did and went round everything. Also the top of the wall. So I've just got my boyfriend here as a happy helper. He's just painting the top of my painting white because there was a bit of a gap when I did the diamond shape at the top. And also I'm framing the diamond shape just with the blue colour that I used on the other wall to tie it all together. So finally my room is finished and I've put up my curtains. Me and my mum actually wallpapered with the leftover wallpaper, the same wallpapers on the other wall, and we had just enough, so that was quite lucky. And this is the finished room. I hope you enjoyed watching me go through this process, and I'll see you in my next video. Hopefully I think the next one will be cake related or brownies or something. So there I am just giving a wave. Hope you got some useful tips on how to remake your room using stuff you already have or being creative with how you frame things, and also buy tape because It's the best thing and it just makes it so much quicker.